watch list for the market to be trading in this week. You can go to our YouTube channel. It is not loading very quick, but you can go to our YouTube channel. You will see our top list, our watch list for this coming week. Okay, USD, it's not a good pair to trade in this week because sorry, I wanted to show you this video. Okay, if you go to our YouTube channel, you'll be able to see the video we have made, where we shown you 10 currency pairs for high probability to trade during this week. Of course, the USD is not very good to trade since it is in a consolidation, but we're gonna try our best to show you how we're gonna approach this market. And as usual, we do follow the approach the market with our system we developed. This is called TAEST. Where T is for the trend, A for area of value, entry trigger, S is stop and target. And of course, we focus most on a trend and area of value in this show, because for the entry, you have to do it on your own, okay? Without drawing the simplest way to see the trend, we can use the moving average to detect the area of value. You can see now 20 is below 50 moving average. The blue one, it is 20 exponential moving average. The orange one, it is 50, and the green, it is 200. You can see that the 200 moving average, it is flat. This means that Euro USD in the 4 time frame, in medium long term, it is now consolidation, okay? And the short term, it is bearish. Therefore, the simplest way to determine the area of value, now you know that short term Euro is in a downtrend, and the longer term it is in a range. The easiest way to determine the area of value, it is to make a line at this current price. Then you move up and you check the area which has been tested multiple times, and you can clearly see that this broken resistance was a support over here, okay? And it is in the range, it is even in this area, okay? And even in the past, you can see that it was testing the area of value, okay? This means that if Euro USD could push up to this resistance to give us a double top, we can sell at least to target this low over here, okay? If not, we can even, it can push up to this low, and this is how also we get counter to the support. You make an horizontal line at the current price, and you look down left to check the recent support. Our recent support, it is here, okay, around 10666, and it was tested the multiple time frame, as you can see it here, which means that if Euro USD continue pushing lower, we can get our take profit could be set over there, okay? And sometimes, of course, Euro USD could to continue pushing low without testing that resistance. It is possible. If that's happen, we can also look for break and retest of this temporary support, okay? So this is how you can trade Euro USD generally. I think it will be better if you could look for sell opportunity in this currency pair, okay? Since the trend is showing that it is in a downtrend. This is our first trade. We can look for a double top at this level around the 1.0811, or we can also trade the break and retest of this temporary support, okay? That is how we are planning to trade EURUSD during this week. Of course, we're gonna come back on this pair on Wednesday to check if you get an entry trigger. Okay, and then in both cases, whether you trade this double top or break and retest, I think the best way to take your profit as a swing trader is to target this low here, because you can get a pullback or even a reversal at this level. Okay, let's continue with GBPUSD. GBPUSD short term, you see that also it is in a downtrend, and the long term it is in uptrend since it is above the 200 moving average. Therefore, our resistance will be this one. Okay, you see it was at the support, resistance. Okay, and our counter to the support where we could target our profit will be this low over here. Okay. Yes, it was a support and it was a resistance here. I think it will be better to target this level. But if you are a little bit aggressive, you can even target this low over here. It could be much better. But I will advise to trail or to manage your trade if you decide to target your profit at the 10238. I will advise you to manage your profit once you are at this support. Therefore, the best way to trade GBPUSD is to wait for pullback at this resistance, double top, and then, as I mentioned, we could get a small pullback over there. So this will be the best way to trade GBPUSD. Okay. If you continue pushing lower and don't get a pullback at this resistance, of course, okay, we're gonna trade this break and retest. You're gonna wait GBPUSD to break below this temporary support, and then we can trade this retest over there about this resistance. Then to return resistance 1.2539. That's where we could look for sell opportunities. But overall, GBPUSD in short term and medium term it is in a downtrend. Therefore, it will be better if you could look for sell opportunities. And as I said, your first target could be targeted at this low, or you can even manage your trade and target this support around the 123.38. Okay. If not, as I mentioned, we can also trade the break of retest of this support over there. And if this happen, you can target immediately this low. Okay. Next pair we're gonna target is New Zealand USD. New Zealand USD, it is somehow very choppy. I think it is not an interesting market to trade. Okay, because if you see it, it was an uptrend here. Okay, then it reversed and it made breakout of this low. Unfortunately, you see here it made lower high and higher low. So this market, it is very choppy. For me, at UTC, we do not advise to trade this market. It is very choppy. Okay, better you go and find a best trade and best pair, because we have many players. There is no condition that you should trade all the major currency pairs. But what we see is that we have a significant support over which acted that there's a resistance for 2 times recently, and it acted as support 2 times. Okay. And if you remember well, for the last week, live technical analysis, this is where we have been advised to look for buy opportunities, of course. And for the day traders, I hope you manage to take this profit. Therefore, currently, New Zealand USD, it is in choppy. For UTC to trade this market, okay, we will wait to see. At least since we are at above the 200 moving average and we managed to make this higher low over here, it could be possible that New Zealand USD, oh, this is the AUDUSD, sorry. It could be continuing up there. So if we could push lower here and get a double bottom, that is where we could look for buy opportunities due to this higher low we got over here. So we could look for buy opportunities at this significant support. Okay. Otherwise, we can wait also the break and retest of this support, but we're gonna check what the market is going to give us on Wednesday live technical analysis. Next pair is New Zealand USD. Sorry, I've been confused with this one. So short term, it is choppy. As you can see, the market is moving in between the 20 and 50 exponential moving average, but it is still above the 200 moving average. But as you see, New Zealand USD has made this lower high over here. Okay, which show that in short term, this market is not very clear downtrend, as they have been mentioned the last week. Okay, on live show of Wednesday, this we have been showing you that New Zealand USD was in a range. Okay, and the plan was that if you get a entry to get this support, could continue looking for buy opportunities. But since now we got this lower high, it could be possible that we could see New Zealand USD collapsing lower to test at least this moving average. If it does, you remember very well that we do have, let's go in history and check value of what we have that has been tested multiple times. We do have this level over here. Okay, because as you can see, it was a support, it was resistance. So, and it has a confluence of this 200 moving average. It is possible that we could see New Zealand USD making a small pullback here and then continuing lower. Okay, so if you are trading in New Zealand USD, I think that could be the best way to trade it. And as I mentioned, this trend line over here could be our area of value. Okay, if you could get a pullback over there, it could be a sell opportunity for this currency pair. Okay, now let's go to USD Japan Yen. USD Japan Yen, if you have have not yet visited our YouTube channel, on Saturdays we promised you we will be sharing you the top 10 market you will be looking for sell opportunities for the upcoming week. USD Japan Yen, it is one of our top risks, okay? And many of the pairs we are waiting for selling opportunities during this week, of course, the Japan Yens, because Japan currency index, it is getting strength. So we do expect to see the Japan Yen currency pairs collapsing lower. So USD Japan Yen, it is obvious that it's in very clean downtrend. It is making lower lows and the lower highs. It is trading below all the moving averages, short term, medium term, and the longer term. Therefore, we are expecting to see the pullback at this resistance. This is support. This broken support. This is where we're expecting to look for selling opportunities. If USD Japan could continue pushing up here around the 146 resistance, we are planning to look for sell opportunities. This is one of the top list currency pairs we are waiting to trade during this week. Okay. Of course, we're going to use a pullback trading strategy, and it is possible that it could push even at this high. Okay. So we're gonna watch how it will be reacting to this area for values. As you can see, it was also tested the multiple time frame, and if it does happen, of course, if it fails to give us a signal here, or if we get a loss here, of course we will sell again at this high. This is how we are planning to trade USD Japan Yen. It is one of the best trade to trade during this week. USD CAD, If you remember well, it is in downtrend long term and the medium term. You can see now it is in range. It didn't move much last week. Therefore, we do have this resistance, of course. That is why we're expecting to get a double top and looking for sell opportunities. But since it's consolidating much over here, it is not a good trade setup, of course. Since we are still below 200 moving average, if you could get a double top, we have a bearish reversal signal. Of course, you could look for sell opportunity and target at least this low. Okay, this low. If not, we will. If we manage to break and close above this resistance, of course, we can also trade the break and retest. So honestly, USD Japan yen, USDCAD, it is not favorable currency pair to trade during this week. An interesting currency pair here now, which you can trade, it is USD Swiss. Of course, you can see that in a short term, this market it is becoming bullish because of this 20 and 50 moving average crossover. But short, longer term, we are still in a downtrend. For the chart pattern traders, I hope you see this triangle we are making over here. Let me use the classic way to make this triangle. You see, we have this resistance where we are looking for sell opportunities, and this market was making higher lows, okay, over here. So for the chart pattern traders, this is what we call an ascending triangle, which is forming below a downtrend. Okay, this is a reversal chart pattern, and you can see how strong this currency pair managed to break this resistance. Okay, so I think if we could get a pullback at this area of value on USD Swiss, we can look for buy opportunities and target this recent resistance over here. Okay, you see to support, then it became resistance. So we could target this pullback and USD Swiss. If we could get a bullish reverse candlestick pattern here after this pullback, I think this could be a nice trade which could give us about 2.5 risk to reward ratio for the swing traders, and of course for the day traders you see that you can get even more opportunities. Going to JJ, as I mentioned earlier, we are focusing a lot on Japan yen currency pairs because you can even see from a price action perspective the strong move we have last week. Okay, for the chart pattern traders, I hope you see this double top we got here pattern. Okay, over here. So it is possible that we're gonna come, the price is going to test back this neckline. At least this neckline, it is the area of value we are targeting. Okay, looking for sell opportunities in GJPY. Okay, so as I mentioned on USD Japan yen, if you could get a pullback around the 185 resistance, that is where we'll look for sell opportunities. Okay, and in terms of profit, you can target this swing low or even this low around the 178. Okay, this is how we are targeting to trade USD Japan yen, and if it gives us something different tomorrow, of course we're gonna come back on this trade on Wednesday. This pair and Wednesday on arrive at technical analysis to show you how we can approach the market depending on the price action which is going to form. Okay. The next pair we have it is US 30. Okay, or Dow Jones. As I mentioned last week on Wednesday, you see this market Dow Jones, it is strong bullish. Okay, it is strong bullish over here. It's trending even above the 20 moving average and the 50 moving average. Okay, So as I mentioned, the best way to trade the range market, it is to trade breakouts. Okay, you will see we have this range over here. Okay, so the best way to trade this market, if you're an aggressive trader, okay, after the close of this candle, of course you can trade breakout. Okay, and you can put your stop loss in the range of this range. Okay, or if you are conservative, you can set your stop loss below this range. Okay, because this market could continue higher. For me, I don't like to spend much time in the market. I would prefer to be aggressive a bit on this currency pair, okay, because I don't need to spend weeks on a trend. Better I take my stop and I go and make another, looking for another trade. And or if you are most conservative trader, you can wait for a break and retest of this range. I think to me that will be the best trade opportunity, okay? Because here I can take the stop loss with confidence of making my profit without a problem, okay? I personally at UTC we are conservative traders. That is the best setup we're gonna trade. But if for aggressive trader, due to this consolidation which is forming above the 20 and the 50 moving average, of course, you can even trade the breakout. So you need to follow your trading plan. But what is clear and what is obvious is that USDCAD, it is in uptrend as we mentioned last week. Okay. Another interesting pair we do have on our watch list. If you wanted to see the top-down technical analysis, you can go to our YouTube channel and see how we analyze the gold from weekly time frame, from the all-time high which it made and during the COVID-19 in 2020. Okay, what is clear here? Of course, in a longer term, gold it is still uptrend ever since we are trading above the 200 moving average. But the short term, I think you can see this head and shoulder. We are making here a very high probability head and shoulder pattern. Okay. Our plan to trade the gold. Okay, if gold manages to make a retest at this right shoulder, of course we are expecting to look for sell opportunity at this right shoulder and continues lower. Okay, and of course we're gonna target at least this low around the $1980. Okay, this could be the first target over here, but I think since it was nearly this one which was being tested, so it could be better to target this support around the 1964. That is where we're gonna wait target our take profit for the swing trade of gold. Of course, it could test even this low, but it is not a high probability. We'll be monitoring this trend to see how it will be forming over here. Okay, and if you are in our WhatsApp group, of course we're gonna share it in order to show you how we are intending to trade this gold. And I hope, of course, for NFP you managed to take this move. On our WhatsApp group, it was shared already that we are bearish on gold and we managed to make this profit. Now it is time to wait for the pullback in order to look for another sell opportunity. But gold, honestly, it is still downtrend up to now. The last currency pair, okay, it is a bit. It is not a currency pair. This is Bitcoin, of course. Bitcoin, as I mentioned, is in an uptrend. But I think if you are following us for quite a time, you are not familiar that Bitcoin makes pullbacks, consolidate a lot, and make explosive move for short term. Now you see that Bitcoin it is in consolidation, okay, I will strongly recommend to wait Bitcoin to make at least the pullback at this area around 75,000 or 38 support, because this is where Bitcoin managed to make a breakout of this ascending triangle, which was a continuation of this uptrend. Okay, I hope you see this triangle we had here. Okay, the Bitcoin managed to break and close above it. This is our area of value. It is in our support. Okay, if we could to get pullback at this level around 37,000, 37,500, 38,000. That is where we could expect it to make another explosive move. Okay, of course, if you are not, you are a novice trader, I could not recommend you to make to trade the Bitcoin, because the Bitcoin, it is very very volatile market. You lose a lot of money if you do not know how to trade it. For example, this morning, you see, we made a we made already a move of more than 3,000 in this morning only, and believe me, this happened not in more than 15 minutes. It is only this candle which managed to make a drop of 5, my friend, one candlestick of 15 minutes, which makes a drop of 60%. This is very huge on Bitcoin. And of course, if you are a fan of Bitcoin trader or cryptocurrency traders, of course, we made several videos about Bitcoin. You can start from the video made on September last year. Okay, we made even another video and we are predicting that Bitcoin this time could get the resistance to get the price of 100,000 for one Bitcoin. Cryptocurrency trader or a fan of cryptocurrency trader, you can go to our videos and check how we are analyzing this market. But for sake of this live technical analysis, of course, you can at least wait for pullback at this support around 37,500, 38,000. If we pulse back here and get an entry trigger, of course, we can look for buy opportunity in Bitcoin. And in terms of take profit, let me check where I can target our profit. I will need to go to the hard time frame. Of course, we can target this resistance around 48,000. I think this could be a very nice move on Bitcoin. Okay. So I hope these are the markets, currency pair and assets you have managed to, you have selected for us to make consistent technical analysis. In order to check if there is any comments or suggestions or idea from your side. Okay. Jean-Pierre Rugira, hello UTC. Turahari kabisa, munadusobanurira ikintu cyabaye debate muri groupe ya UTC community cya stop loss itubarizwa muri news. Ndakeka nawe mwarabibonye, cyabaye ikiganiro kirekire. Okay, abarubwira reka tuze kubirebera muri nuze ariko shortly. Ubundi niba utari experienced trader, ntabwo nakugira inama yo gutradinga muri news. Why? Iyo news igiye kuba, isoko rikora volatility nini cyane irengeje urugero, kandi nta muntu n'umwe ubuzaho iryo soko riraza kwerekera, biryo bishobora gutera loss nini cyane, yaba ari ku batrader, yaba ari no ku brokers. No kuvuga aba broker rero mu buryo bo bakora bwo kwirinda, okay, bakora icyo bita wideninga cyangwa bagira spread nini cyane. I hope spread urabizi ko ari difference iri hagati ya ask price na bid price, okay. Rero icyo gihe iriya stop loss nta kintu birimo, ushobora kuyishyiraho ndetse hari n'igihe ushyiraho stop loss hanyuma ugasanga bitewe na kwa kundi baba bakoze ask ntuze bid price na ask price bamaze kubihindura cyane byaba binini cyane, ugasanga isoko ryageze kure cyane we yaho washyize stop loss, ugasanga ushobora guhomba amafaranga arenze yariyo. Byambayeho ngiye inshuro nyinshi kuko mwabivugaga, aho naje nkarisika amadolari agera ku madolari 1000, nkahomba amadolari 2400 kuri one single trade, okay. So ni ukuvuga rero icyo gihe mu by'ukuri iyo ukora day trading ukaba ukora scalping, please don't trade during the news release. High probability will lose, okay. Kandi biterwa n'iyo volatility n'isoko nyine riba ryagize, bigaterwa n'iyo ukuntu bagize izo spread bazigize nini. Ibyo rero bituma mu isoko hazamo icyo bita slippage, okay. Aho ushobora kuza ugasanga slippage ni iki, ushaka kuza gusanga wowe wari watagatinze, tuvuga niba ari nka Bitcoin news ikaba igiye kuba natagatinze kwinjiriramo hariya, okay. Hanyuma wenda tuvuga stop loss yanjye iri hano, ugasanga kubera izo spread ziba zirimo hano niyo slippage, ugasanga isoko ryanjye rigiye kuba entry bayipushinzemo hano, stop loss yanjye ibaye nkaho ishiftinze iyi hasi, ugasanga isoko ko ryazamutse rya mu cyerekezo cyawe, ariko ugasanga yo wahombye kubera rimwe hariya. Mu gihe rero gukora day trading uri gukora scalping, please don't trade during news release, okay. Gihe waba wenda uri kuri swing trade, of course, kubera ko muri swing trade uba ufite high stop loss, aho nta kibazo kirimo, you can continue trading, okay. But if you are novice trader, please don't trade during the news. Let's the news release happen and trade after 10 to 15, after at least 10 to 15 minutes, start trading there, kubera ko niho spread ziba zimaze kongera kuba calm down, isoko risubiye ku murongo. Wenda ngira ngo hari na strategy twaberetse z'uburyo ba trading news, maybe kuri next NFP mushobora muzatwibutse wenda du trading news live, okay. Kuko twebwe nkabura nta kibazo kirimo dufite, nk'iyi gold twaza tubereka hariya, for example gold already ko dufite probability yawe muri kuruga muzi ko twarabasezeranije ko iri soko tuzamano turi byarishi kuri gold, okay. Urabona ko noneho nka NFP bimeze neza mo hariya, mu by'ukuri gold twebwe twamaze kwinjiramo hano samo ya n'ubundi gold news yabaye tuyirimo, twamaze kumanuka. Urabona ko securinga take profit ya Twara, it was very simple on our side. Maybe next time tuza trading news live nkuko twigeze tubikora mu minsi yashize, kugira ngo turebe niba tushobora gutradinga news, okay. Ariko mu by'ukuri gutradinga news imbere y'uko iba bisaba ko umaze kuba experience the trader, ku buryo uba ushobora kugira prediction yaho, isoko ushobora kwerekana fire accuracy, ikindi ukabasha kumenya. Urabona nk'umwe nko twaryinjiyemo ntago twashyize stop loss mo hano, okay. Nubwo hari kantuze resistance, ko twari tuzi ko bashobora kuza guhantinga iyi resistance yerukagamo hano. Urero ukiri umu beginner bakugira inama yo gutradinga news mu gihe irimo irangira. Kujoininga WhatsApp group ntibikunda, Bahati Jean Claude kubera iki byabaye iki, jya kuri website yacu urasangaho nimero, okay. Nimero ya UTC urayisanga uramutse ugiye kuri website yacu www.ultimatetraders.rw, ushobora guhita usanga hiyo nimero. Numara kusanga hiyo nimero urayibona, usabe ko tugushyira muri groupe rwose, turagushyiraho niba link twashyizeho hariya itarimo ikunda, ngira ngo twabikora. Yango rero ni ikintu cyenda twavuga Jean Pierre kuri icyo kintu mujyanye cya stop loss toherezwa muri news, okay. Nibyo ngibyo biba icyo twakugeraho inama nuko mu gihe hari news release, don't become a gambler, okay. Trading is an art, in skills, in professional, ibisaba ko ufite skills runaka kugira ngo trading ibintu runaka mu buryo bwo kwirinda rero mu by'ukuri ni ukudatredinga muri news. Okay, ngira ngo rero ugiye kuri website yacu ukajya hano kuri academic cyangwa indi yose wajyaho bien sûr. Okay, ugakandaho. Iyo umaze kwinjiramo ndabona connection igenda gakeya, ariko mu by'ukuri uramutse ukanze kuri WhatsApp logo izamo hariya ukatwandikira, IT wacu aba hari kugira ngo agufashe mu by'ukuri ahite agushyira kuri ngira ngo ngiyi WhatsApp group. Ukanzeho hano bite kujyana kuri WhatsApp, cyangwa ushobora gukoresha iyi nimero ya company ngiyi ukavuga ko ukeneye kujya kuri WhatsApp, tuhita tugareza link mu by'ukuri ukajyaho. Ku bantu bakeneye kwiga nabwo dufite free courses of course. Abantu baba ibibazo bya beginner, ibyo bintu bya beginner tubyigisha free of charge. Birimo hano icyo bigusaba ni ukuza ugakora registration kuri website yacu hano. Iyo umaze gukora registration ugakora login, okay, uhita ugenda. Umaze gukora registration nta kindi gusaba amazina yawe, email, username na password. Bakora registration. Umaze gukora registration uhita ujya kuri beginner course hano, okay. Wamara gufata beginner course ukaza ukagira ute ugakora enroll. Iyo umaze gukora enroll umaze kujyamo ushobora kugenda ukiga kuri ibibazo byose mu mubaza twarabikavariza birimo hano tubyigisha free of charge kandi tukagufasha. Ku bantu bo bakeneye kwiga ku buryo buri systematic dufite course of course ya Money Fisher, okay, aho tugenda tukakwigisha buri kantu kuri detail, tukakwereka ku iki ngiki gikora, ku iki kidakora, ku iki kigenda. Of course kuri ni mentorship program, okay, aho tugukora na coaching. Iyo iyi course irishyurwa, ariko it is one of the best course you will find out inside there, okay. And if you want, you can consider to subscribe on this course, okay, where we cover a quite range of topics which can make you a professional Forex traders. I hope we have covered all of your comments and questions. Let's see each other on Wednesday in order to see how these top 10 currency pairs will be moving, okay. And for takeaway, of course, one of the pairs you are looking for trading opportunities in this coming week, of course, it is gold. One is gold, where we are looking for sell opportunities at this resistance of 2036. Let me go back to our watch list, okay. One of the pairs, best pairs we are looking for sell for trading opportunities is gold, okay. USDCAD. With this break of test, of course, GBP Japan yen, it is our priority. USDCAD also, it is one of the best traded this week. And of course, USD Japan yen. These are some of the top trades we wanted to look for this week. So thank you very much for following us. See you next on Wednesday for the live technical analysis. And of course, if you have any comment, query today or tomorrow, you can send your request on our WhatsApp number or WhatsApp group. We'll be very happy to support you. May God bless you. yayisoje uya GBP Japan yen uzi twari turi kujyaho impaka